Hi, welcome to today's LinkedIn video. I'm joined by Anthony, founder of Vertical Staffing Resources, company founded out here in Canada. Vertical has been voted one of Canada's top 2020 report on business. Not only that, they've also been named as one of Canada's fastest growing companies. So before further ado, I'm going to hand over to yourself, Anthony. Do you quickly want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. My name is Anthony Calce, President and CEO of Vertical Staffing Resources, Inc. Founded the organization in 2013 and currently reside as co-chairman and co-founder.
Excellent. So one of the things that, the pandemic has impacted all of us, but whereas you guys have really had a phenomenal year. What I'm really curious is, in your opinion, what has been the catalyst that has driven Vertical to grow so fast and quickly over the last 8 years?
Well, the growth for us has been really made really lies with the people that work within the organization. We've been so lucky to be surrounded by such great leaders within the company that have really assisted us in taking this company to the next level. We grew this fast, this quickly without a sales team for a very long time, and we just really offered really good service to our customers. We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We go above and beyond for what they were really looking for, in regard to, we know that there's a lot of staffing companies out there. There's thousands of them, actually, that we compete with, on a daily basis. And people don't work with, Vertical per se. They work with, Joe, or they work with John, or they work with, Susie. And we really understand that here. And we've done a really good job at fostering those relationships. And just delivering, good service deliverables, making sure that our clients understand, that we understand, what it is that they're looking for on a daily basis, and then achieving and meeting those goals. We offer, specific KPIs attributed to everything that we do every day. So when utilizing Vertical, we hit our numbers like no other provider out there. And because of that, we've been able to, they tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends. And that's how we've grown over the last 8 years to be one of the fastest growing companies in Canada.
That's great to hear, because you're right, it is about relationships. Which brings me on to, that's great, the last 8 years, but what are your plans for 2021 as a business and beyond?
Well, we have a lot coming up as an organization. We've, the pandemic has hit everybody hard, and we've spent the last year, really honing in on improving our technology, improving our service deliverables, finding the best-in-class technology that we can offer to our clients, and we've done that. We're going to be bringing in an app which kind of operates like a dating app / Uber. So it's going to be we'll be one of the first in Canada to launch this type of app in our space. There's a lot of others, trying to really, there's a bit of an arms race going on right now for this type of technology. We'll be one of the ones that are first to market. We are updating our website. We are doing things that we're going to have a whole new face. We're updating the way our look, our feel. We're growing through acquisition. We have a number of different things that we're doing as an organization, for 2021 to really hit the ground running here. And we're really looking forward to, the opening of the economy, people getting back to work. September, is what economists are kind of saying. So that's what we're getting ready for. For us, we have our launch of all our new technology, our new website. The new branding is going to be in April. So April 15th is our launch date, and we're hoping everybody likes what they see.
Excellent. I'm going to look out for that. But I guess my last question to you, there's two pieces. You talk about the app. I'd love to, if you could just quickly share a little bit more about what that is, but also I'm really interested in how you see the landscape changing beyond 2021.
Sure. Let's start with the app. So the app is it's called Vertical On Demand, and it's going to be available to our employees, and I call them our customers. At Vertical, we have two customers, the clients in which we support and the employees that we employ. And what it's going to be is the ability for them to download the app and have access to any type of job available within our database. They can accept it, they can decline it. Once they do accept it, it allows them to have all the information about the job. It works with Google Maps, tells them how to get there, what bus to take. Once they're there, it allows them to check in, clock in, and it works on geolocation. So if they're not within the geolocation area, they can't clock in. It has the ability for them to text and have communication with the recruiter that they're working with, as well as their supervisor on site. If they're going to be away, they're going to be late. It allows them to track basically everything. There's gamification built into it. So there's star ratings, much like when you order or skip the dishes. Did you like your food? Didn't you like the food? Same kind of thing for the employee as well as the employer. They can rate the employee. The gamification also goes to their ability to accept work. If they don't show up to work, if they're late, they get stars, and those stars based on how they rank and how much work gets attributed to them. So it's quite unique. It's very I don't know. It's very cool.
Yeah, it certainly sounds
cool.
like it. So how do you see the landscape changing? Do you see the landscape changing?
I do. I think that this pandemic has has made, previous to this, if you asked me, could you send out an employee without physically meeting them face to face for work, and I would have told you no, previous to the pandemic. I think that's changed. I think that this pandemic has proven that recruitment doesn't need to be done face to face anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Recruitment can be done online. Recruitment can be done through apps. Recruitment can be done through the meeting we're having right now. You having video conferencing. There are so many different things that that are going to change in regard to that. And I think that physical location and brick and mortar just really isn't going to be something that is required anymore. Whereas, if a staffing provider, does recruitment very, very well and brings them in onboards and make sure that they're following all the steps and that they're completing all their documentation and, doing the necessary things that they need to do to get them into their database, I don't think having a physical location within that area is something that is required anymore. Whereas before it was, we've actually grown our business in this pandemic into other provinces that we're not currently, and we've done that through our technology. As we launched in April, this is what's kind of led us to really say, okay, there's a whole new way of doing business here and interacting with our clients, whether they be the customer or the employee, and kind of giving that that Uber type feel, right, where there isn't someone tangibly that you're dealing with, but it's more technology based.
And you're absolutely right, because the business world is evolved, and as the recruitment industry, we need to go with that. And of course, not having all the costs associated with that, again, allows you to add value to your client. I mean, right. And that's fantastic. I love what you're doing. Personally, I'm really excited to see what April the 15th brings and the app, because I do believe that'll be a game changer for the industry. On that note, thank you ever so much. Now, if people listening to this want to get in touch with you to learn more about the company or some of the innovations that you've put in place and the app, how do they reach out to you?
Well, they can go to our website and they can actually click on info@verticalsr.ca. They can send an email to get in touch with myself, and through those channels, we can start to talk. It's simple as that. Go to the website, click on info@verticalsr.ca.
Perfect. Well, Anthony, thank you ever so much for your time. Really appreciate it and look forward to following your success. Thanks a million.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Take care.